video. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the AustinTalks channel, where today I'm pondering the question, what is happening to DC media right now? Like, let's be real. What's happening? Nothing's, everything's going very bad, so we're just pondering the question, what is happening, and what can we do to solve this all? And here is this, it's a very short video, but I thought it was something that needs to be addressed, so I thought to address it. Well, let's get right into it. So the list of things that have been cancelled are Arrow, Supergirl, Legends, Zack Snyder's Snyderverse, Batgirl, Flash, Batwoman, and Black Lightning. I'll go through all of them in order. The first thing it wasn't cancelled, it just ended. It was Arrow. I mean, it went on for 9 seasons. Let's be real. It went on for a while. It makes sense. Supergirl, 6 seasons. It was not a bad show. I did actually enjoy this show. I haven't watched it fully, but I've seen one episode that I keep on constantly going back to, and it's a very good episode. It's very inspiring. I don't remember which one it was, but I do remember what happened in it as well. Legends, didn't particularly watch. I watched the first season because my grandmother liked it. She really liked Firestorm, so then I practically stopped. Zack Snyderverse, I have a very big problem with this because it was probably the only good DC film of that year. I mean, there was Suicide Squad, that was later, but that was the first good film you had in about 5 years. The year before that you had Birds of Prey, good. 2019, what did we have in 2019? Good question. What did we have in 2019? I was watching YouTube, nearly played over the video. That would have been very catastrophic. No, we don't want that either. We just need, we do need Safari. Actually, I can't use it. I don't remember what was before this. So 2019, oh, Shazam, that's the one. Oh yeah, that was good as well. So practically 2019 onwards, it was actually okay. Anyway, Batgirl. I'm angered, very angered. I was actually really looking forward to this movie. Now it's sad. I was really looking forward to this movie. I can't notice anything that would have been bad with it, but we'll see what if they end up releasing it, but I probably doubt. So, whilst Flash hasn't ended yet, it is ending, but it has been cancelled, and I'll get onto that in why in a little bit. Batwoman, I am hella annoyed about this. And for those who don't know, at the end of season 3, there was a bit of an ending that would lead into season 4, and now then they cancelled it. I will never know who that skeleton's crack is. And yeah, Black Lightning, never really watched. I probably should. And yeah, it looked. I mean, lightning is my favorite thing. So I may give that a go. So what cancelled projects did I enjoy? Batwoman. It was a great series because suspense and thriller is really my thing, and the ending of the 3rd series and the 3rd season really got me speculating, as I said, and I now will never get to know who that guy was. It's a Flash. This is kind of near and dear to my heart. It's weird for me because I grew up with all this the superhero stuff, and the Flash was the thing that I've watched since I was if I was born then, how old was I then? 2014, I would have been 6. So I've watched this since I was 6. So it was a great series that I've lived with since it began, and my childhood is about to end. So yeah, 2023, I'm sad, it's about to end, but ultimately in life, things do end. So yeah, and to be honest, people say season 4 is when it ended. No, there isn't. There was 5 more seasons that were great. Season 5, mediocre. Season 6, yeah, that was a bit all over the place. Season 7, great season. Season 8, banging. Like, season 4, Rocky. No, actually, no. I watched season 4 the first time, and I was thinking, oh, this is awful. I watched it the second time, until season 6. I don't vaguely remember what happened in season 6. What was that season? No, because 2020... Is 2020 season? I really do not remember. Yeah, so it's very upsetting news to me personally, because it is something that I've really grown with. So now that it's ending, it's very sad. And yeah, Snyderverse. The Snyderverse. This is the Justice League was great, and what gave me hope until they confirmed it wasn't going ahead. And if they went ahead with the Snyderverse, their DC but like box office would be through the roof. Honestly, it would. They would have gone so much. I don't know whether it was the director or the DC Universe. I have a feeling it was the DC Universe, because if there's one thing they're really famous for, it's making stupid decisions. But they are coming to be their own studio now, so we'll see how that ends. And the first decision they did, cancel Batgirl. Though I hadn't seen the film, it was definitely something I was looking forward to. Yeah, like, I love Batman films. I love the Batman film, and like Michael Keaton, great actor. You would rip him out and rather put him in the Flash movie. Are you on something? In what kind of heaven's name is this? So, yeah, I was kind of annoyed about this. I just want to see where the Flash goes. Please tell me something happens to reboot this whole thing. Though it's going to be difficult, do something if you want this thing to live on, or this thing died in 2016. It was somewhat revived with Shazam, anyway. So what will this all affect? So the only thing that affects us ultimately is the Arrowverse and all the fans of the DCEU. And this will worry many viewers of the DCEU because of their excitement for these, for like Blue Beetle, the second season of Peacemaker, and the potential Man of Steel sequel. This may be a bit intimidating, but they have confirmed Blue Beetle and Peacemaker season 2 is going ahead. There has not been a Man of Steel sequel confirmed yet. I mean, it's nearly been another 10 years. I mean, I can't complain. There was another TV show that did that. No, it was another movie that did that, made a second one. Oh yeah, Top Gun, that's the one. It's still my favorite film of all time. But yeah, so if they did a Brainiac thing after, like you have, like if you had a Brainiac storyline, that would really revive it. You'd need a banging actor for that. And this is as they reveal Supergirl in The Flash. This may be a good setup for Man of Steel 2, because there was actually a rumored Supergirl solo film after the Flash movie. Didn't really see it, but you know what? I don't really understand Marvel anymore. And I just want to say this in the background. All these characters, they're always in the films. I've not seen Nightwing in a theatrical movie. I have not seen, I was going to say Joker. He had his own film. Jon Stewart. No, none of him. I think that's Swamp Thing in the back. Maybe, or it's just Bushman. It looks like the Thing to me. But, Jessica Cruz, they haven't even done a Green Lantern film yet. I mean, let's not talk about Green Lantern 2011. Oh, everyone wants to forget that. Yeah, if Ryan Reynolds met a genie I remember watching this interview of saying, we have this guest, blah, 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 blah. Then he said, it's the star of Green Lantern. He just says, sorry. If he had one genie in a bottle, one of his 3 wishes was for everyone to forget about Green Lantern. It is doable because no one really liked the film. Or just maybe erase the film in general, that'd be great. Anyway, I love this effect. Anyway, so reasons for this. Why are they doing this? Batwoman. This got cancelled because the departure of Ruby Rose kind of crippled... which was the original KK. So this actually cancelled only due to the departure of Ruby Rose. So this kind of crippled the Wait. I was just trying to think who's the enemy of season 3 of Batwoman. I now remembered. But no, this kind of crippled the Batwoman fanship, and once she left, this, as I said, this crippled the viewership of the series, hence why it got cancelled, unfortunately. I think this happened vaguely after season 2, when they knew that she was leaving, but like when Ruby Rose and Kate Kane left the whole actual series, and they already planned season 3, so they premiered it anyway, but they knew, I think they had a feeling after this season it may go up. That's why they had that little cliffhanger, but obviously it didn't. If I had the power in this world, I would have brought that back. So Arrow and Supergirl, these series have lived out for a long while, so I'm not surprised. So as I say here, I'm not surprised that they have ended, but if anything, I would have liked Supergirl to continue on like The Flash did. It did have serious potential, and my God, was it a good series. Can't really say that because I haven't seen much of it, but Arrow, I really never got into that. I really should try, but... yeah, but so Black Lightning and DC tomorrow, DC Legends. Personally, both of these series I have not watched. Personally, I understand that Black Lightning ended short, and Legends was not getting enough interest. Legends was how it stayed for 7 seasons. I do not know. I watched it from season 1, gave up in season 2. I do not know how it ended up. I like the DC Legends. That ever since Rip Hunter, I think Rip Hunter died. Other than that, your income was kind of, as soon as they killed off Rip Hunter. Oh my God, I don't know why he continued on from there. But Martin, DC, they don't know when to stop. Okay, so the big question is, why is this all happening now? What is the timeline of Arrowverse and the DC timeline? During the encounter of the CW and the DCEU Flash, this crossed paths between both universes, and I'm sure the Flash is ending because of the reason in order to start restoring the DCEU. I have a feeling the Flash of the DCEU will change to Grant Gustin's, and the Flash movie will back that up. That's my prediction. But yeah, so why are both of these movies still going ahead? Oh, that's a great question. Both of these movies have some of the most hated people in the world, and yet still going ahead. Literally, they cancelled everything else except these two. These are going ahead because of the Justice League movies and the continuation, sadly. These have been confirmed for quite a while. This was before Ezra Miller became a psychopath. He apologized, but still, it's not... You can't sit there and sorry and expect it all to be good. But Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, right, I'm not saying this is a bad film, but why would you just maybe recast Mira? It's not that hard. Mira, great character, easily recasted. I'll give you one. The girl from Virgin River, she would make a great Mira. Why on earth would you have Amber Heard? She put one of our greatest models and one of our greatest actors in court. A couple years ago, he got his own back. Ultimately, he deserved it. Ultimately, court. I've never understood court, especially with things like that. It's so dumb. She just got massively sued. 100%, she deserves it. Anyway, so what do I hope happen with all this information? Although none of these have been cancelled, after all, I'm not a part of the team, sadly. And there are movies like Shazam and Black Adam that I would like to keep. Both the Arrowverse and the DCEU just must be cancelled. I don't care about that. It's just as long as they're cancelled. And I hope that they expand the Batman universe like that with these two. I liked the Batman movie, as you see in my review. I loved it. The Penguin, on the other hand, I am gearing for. I am massively gearing for this series. Penguin is one of my favourite characters in DC, and now that he's getting his own series, it is banging. if there is not a sorry, we already had Riddler. Like Riddler in the comics, Riddler and Penguin had a great relationship. They kind of ruined it in the first one. I really do not care, but if Penguin's getting his own series, I'm happy enough for that. I'm ecstatic anyway. If we see a cameo of like any other mob boss, like Black Mask in this film, I will film series. If I see like a Black Mask or Victor Zaz, I'm going to flip. What about what's his name? No, not Victor Zaz. Clue Master. We may see a Clue Master. We may see Hush. There is so much potential for this series. I do not want them to ruin it. If they do, I'm going to go to Los Angeles or wherever the DC based, and I'm going to have a fit in front of their headquarters. And anyway, Joker fairly this is, I think, two are insane. I don't know what it means. Anyway, the first Joker film, dark as hell. The second film actually maybe looks a bit happier than that. Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn. I think that's quite cool, and we got a bit of a design for it, and I think again it will be good. As I say here, I hope they extend the DC universe because it's so easy. If they do this, it will finally give the DC universe a good rap. They'll actually have a nice viewership. And the same goes for the Joker universe. This was a well-received movie, but I will admit this, and I've said this since I saw the film. If this was not based on a DC character, it would not be an allowed film. It's way too sensitive to some people. It's still, it's a DC universe after all, but still very sensitive to some people. But Penguin, please make it good. Oh, and I heard that the Arkham series that they're making as well is actually going to be a horror series. I would love that. I'm going to hate it, but I'm going to watch it. I really do not care. I watch Stranger Things. It can't be that bad. And the Batman 2, there's like a rumor about Scarecrow or someone going to be in it. I read that today on the day of recording. So I'm Batman 2 and the Penguin and the Arkham series. The Batman, Matt Reeves, you're a ingenious. Right. What is the most likely thing to happen? Yay. Sadly, they're most likely going to attempt to restore the DCEU very badly. Very, very badly. And this will attempt to redeem themselves with films like Supergirl, Birds of Prey sequel, and the Green Lantern, and a final Green Lantern film. Potentially, they might not do this, but they most likely will not attempt to carry on the Joker or the Batman universe the way I hope it does. Because I know it's got so much potential, you have no idea. And it's the same with DC. They see their options. Matt Reeves, he sees an option, he will take it. DC, I've seen an option, doesn't mean I'm gonna do it though. I don't get it. I found this fan art of the Green Lantern Corps. John Krasinski's Hal Jordan wouldn't be bad. And then you have a Supergirl, and then a Birds of Prey sequel. That is obviously Photoshop because that Dawn is actually from Titans. And being Kate Katana, I don't think is in the Birds of Prey, but potentially, maybe that's always definitely a potential. So I don't know what that title says, but I think will there be a DC fandom 2022? DC fandom has not been confirmed this year, but if there is, they will probably they'll probably confirm some more films and a trailer or clips, of clips from both The Flash and Aquaman. Maybe a full trailer of Flash this time. We got a featurette from the Aquaman 2. That's more than The Flash ever got, and maybe released. Maybe released on a potential clip from Blue Beetle. I doubt that, because if you on the day of recording this, there will be D23, which a video will come out next week. It should have been come earlier, but I didn't realize it's from the 9th to the 11th, so I have to have about 3 days to assess all the announcements. That video is going to be long. But I doubt they'll do a clip from Blue Beetle, because if they'll probably release at D23, they'll probably release a clip, the teaser they teased at San Diego Comic-Con for Ant-Man. They had something for Guardians. It's way too early. So if they're not doing a Guardians 3, we'll see it at D23. They're definitely not doing a clip for Blue Beetle. I'll tell you that now. I mean, October. It's next month. It's next month, that's when it would be, and the day of recording this is actually Disney Plus Day. So happy Disney Plus Day. I have Disney Plus. One of the best things that's ever happened to me, and I actually really still use Netflix, even though they lost about 3 million of their viewers to Disney Plus. I'm not too sure. Anyway, that'll be the end of this what do you call it? This video. This banner. Believe it or not, this will be changed soon. This will be changed, because it also says Austin Talks podcast. It is no longer a podcast. This banner will probably go on to this will definitely go on for the next, until the ending of December. I've planned all my videos out until then. Every video will not be until, this will stay here until December, and then after that I will use a new one. And it's the same with my Austin Plays channel, which I've mentioned briefly on this channel, and there should be a couple videos on there in the next coming weeks, so be excited for that. Anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. It's only one button. It is only one button, and I would really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I've really enjoyed doing this channel. I put a lot of effort into it, and it's something I enjoy doing. If you like and subscribe, it would literally, you're helping out more than you think. Even if it's a button, it makes me so happy. When I wake up and look at my channel and I see I've got a like or a subscribe, I go ballistic, ballistically happy. It makes me so happy. So if you can, leave a like and subscribe. And everyone have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.